Dear Journal, there is a cache here in this gazebo somewhere that I couldn't find. Nothing new there, but after multiple intense searches, I decided to throw in the towel and put it on my ignore list in exchange for the learning experience of having someone spoil it for me. If you're new to geocaching, that's not normal behavior, just a personal thing I do. And he wrote, I tapped a resource and was told it was a flatty. Well, that's kind of disappointing. Bit of a waste of a resource, really. See, I have found 2 flatties recently, and finding out about this third one has triggered in me a very real and scientific flatty boom batty frequency illusion bobusion spasm, which is all the spark I need to go off on an inflammatory rant. At least one of the 2 flatties I found here is solid plastic, somewhat protected from the elements. It's got a geocaching logo. Okay, not my cup of tea, but if pressed, I would have to agree that it is in fact a cache. And the second one, well, the second one was a pouch made out of duct tape and a wooden fence post. If the original cache is gone, don't substitute it with this. Don't let someone do a throwdown with this. Sure, it fulfills the HQ criteria of having a log in it, but if you think this is a geocache, then you have to accept that this piece of cardboard is a compass. What's your problem? It has the cardinal directions on it and it's pointing north. Honestly, I tried to like flatty caches, but I think I'm just old-fashioned in that I like my caches to exist in 3 dimensions. Dimensions. And, I know I'm not alone because I see this as a recent comment on the gazebo cache. These types of hides should stay in South Jersey. Damn! I marked it great story. And as long as I'm bitching about containers, let me just throw in caches made from bottle caps glued together. I seem to have lost my footage for that one, but the only thing I can think of is, what, you're on a budget? You can't afford a bison tube? Okay, I've been broke before, but come on. A cigar tube, pill bottle, old flashlights, these are things I have seen discarded on the side of the road. Use them. Those things in bottle cap caches all have one thing in common. A large portion of people seem to think they are more waterproof than they actually are. Bottle cap caches scream, I found out about geocaching via Pinterest and will never maintain my caches when the glue on the seam starts to fail. Alright, that jab against Pinterest was unnecessary, Skimbosh. Well, congrats, you just unlocked my teacher's pet name for me, Unnecessary Skimbosh. Now, you might be calling me Skimbosh the Gatekeeping Geocacher. Not the first time, so let me just double down with this clip. Did I ever mention how much I hate narrow opening caches? Like, what's the point? You can have all this space, but... anyway. Bitch, Skimbosh. I just want the log, not these gold coins. Okay. This is legitimately my problem now with these type of caches. Give me the goddamn log before the scooter people get here.
You don't want to mess with the scooter people, Journal. You don't want to make them angry.
Sorry, but I think I have adequately demonstrated a flaw in your liquid serving container as a cache. Hey, maybe I'm just spoiled by the good caches that are sprinkled throughout the lands, and listen, if in the rough chance that any of those weak caches happen to be your cache, then I'm sorry if you feel bad that I think your cache sucks. It's not my intention to make anyone feel bad, and if you do, that's, pardon my language, that's fucking weird because it's just bottle caps and duct tape, not a gadget cache you spent several months making. Maybe you find my attitude wrong or somehow offensive. Who am I to judge, right? Well then I will tell you, I will preemptively throw back in your face what almost everyone tells me when I criticize something about geocaching. It's just a game. Don't stress it. So do that with this video, my opinion, and my words. Because in my book, the Book of Weak Caches, duct tape and narrow-mouth liquid containers do not a geocache make. Of course, not every cache is going to be a WV Tim creation, but duct tape and narrow-mouth containers do not a geocache make, in my opinion. Color me hoity-toity if you want, but I am a simple man with simple desires. Bottom line is, I like my caches like I like my sex partners. They exist in 3 dimensions, they're easy to open, and they're filled with dirty toys. Be safe out there.